All right, folks, welcome. Come into the studio, everyone into the studio. We're gonna have our little meeting before we start the show. Also, as you can see in the corner over there, hey guys, you see the 24/7 Miami band is over there in the corner. They're setting up now.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Yo.
So yeah, guys. I brought them in for a special thing we're gonna do. You'll check it out because we're gonna talk about TNA Unbreakable and Stand and Deliver. So yeah, man, it's
TNA Unbreakable. You know, it's interesting. We could call the show Unbreakable, but you know what isn't unbreakable? Huh?
What's that?
Huh? Osama Diesel's winning streak.
Oh, you're cheering now, but someday you'll...
Welcome to TFSPOD, otherwise known as 24/7 Podcast. Yeah, 24/7 Lou, winning championship rings. While Rick Hall is your conference favorite host. Yeah, you know it, the one-man band is the wrestling trivia king of kings. A dice, a wheel, another deal. The randomizer will tag in to make the spiel. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. Welcome to the wrestling home of super fans, where we clash with facts and master plans. Opinions soar and predictions unfold, while our championship goldie shines brighter than any other gold. Join the excitement, raise your voice. In this wrestling realm, we will make some noise. Each match ignites our hearts ablaze. United we triumph under Goldie's shining. TFSPOD, TFSPOD, TFSPOD. I said TFSPOD, 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 TFSPOD.
welcome to TFSPOD. This is 24/7 Lou, and
It's Rick Hard, and let me just say, I'm going to do this even though we don't do it anymore. That's right, because that intro slaps.
and
The one-man band. And we made it, boys. New season.
oh yeah. In this episode, we're doing a recap of TNA Unbreakable and WWE NXT Stand and Deliver. Were these shows unbreakable? Or was this show unbreakable? And did NXT stand and deliver? Isn't that simple? Cheap journalism stuff. Anyway.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Unbreakable was definitely not...
You got journalism for that? You gotta be joking me!
Sorry, Ricard.
I was going to say, Unbreakable was definitely not unforgettable. We definitely kind of forgot about it.
We were off. I was like ready to watch it.
I think by my understanding, someone even forgot to make a slideshow.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but well, that's why we have the 24/7 Miami band in the room to have something for us. So we'll listen to them in a few minutes. Just quickly, what did you guys think of Stand and Deliver? Before we get into that one.
Well,
I love Stand and Deliver, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the highlights, and it was a great show. I would say some matches probably rivaled some of the WrestleMania ones.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Stand and Deliver was better than, I want to say, 75% of WrestleMania Night 1.
Ooh.
Easily. In terms of match quality, easily. They brought the energy.
Hey, but you know what? Historically speaking, even when it was called takeovers before, those shows were sometimes better than the WrestleMania itself.
Yeah,
I remember those takeovers.
Not
were really good.
Oftentimes better than the WrestleMania itself.
Yeah. So they did deliver. Before we get to all that, I guess we don't have a scoreboard today, do we? Or not?
No, since we're doing a partial recap for the weekend, we're not going to do a full scoreboard update. Mostly because the sponsors have decided that they're going to take a slight break like after WrestleMania. So they said not for this episode, but we'll be back for the WrestleMania recap.
All right.
Since we know that'll get more eyeballs.
Okay.
So we won't get enough. We won't get enough milk for this episode. But you should still get some.
Again, you still misspell it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
So
no misspelling, sir. I think you're just thinking of something else.
yeah, you got an F at the end. All right, here we go. Okay, now the band is ready. Okay. All right. Okay. So
ready for what? What do you keep queuing up this? What are you?
Okay, because
Guys,
I was a little
what
bit
is he have
busy
you
with
doing? What kind of weird things does he have you doing?
I was very busy with a lot of things to cover. So I asked the 24/7 Miami band to come in and do the recap for us of make a little tune for the recap of TNA Unbreakable. Here it goes.
In JDC, no time to hesitate. International champ, I'm on the grind. Got my sights on the title, leave them all behind. He's on results of TNA wrestling, unbreakable. 'Cause 24/7 Lou was too lazy to make a sideshow. Oh, it's true.
Hey.
So he got together with the 24/7 band to make this too. Steve McClain's the name, victory's the claim. Took down Edwards and Austin, no one's got the fame. I'm the beast, unstoppable force. Got the title in my sights, no one's gonna stop my course. These are results of TNA wrestling, unbreakable. 'Cause 24/7 Lou was too lazy to make a sideshow. Oh, it's true. So he got together with the 24/7 band to make this too. Steve McClain's the name, victory's the claim. Took down Edwards and Austin, no one's got the fame. I'm the beast, unstoppable force. Got the title in my sights, no one's gonna stop my course. Trevin Knuckle, Hardy Boys in the house. Mike Santana too are wearing the crown. We took down Ali and the Nemeth Bros. Six-man tag team, we came out on top, no need to propose. The mixed tag team were the dynamic duo, Joe Hendry and Mashup. We're making it new, cause Ari and Odessa, they put up a fight, but we came out on top, shining bright. Barbed wire massacre, it's a bloody mess. Mance Warner thought he had the best, but I took him down with a smile so wide. Sammy Callahan, I'm the one who won't be denied. And in the final, I took the gold. AJ Francis and Young, they couldn't hold. I'm the inaugural champ, I'm on top of the game. Steve McClain, I'm the one with the title claim. And in the final, I took the gold. AJ Francis and Young, they couldn't hold. I'm the inaugural champ, I'm on top of the game. Steve McClain, I'm the one with the title claim. These are results of TNA wrestling, unbreakable. He got together with the 24/7 band to make this too. So look at the screen to see who won this TFSPOD predictions battle.
There you go. Thank you, 24/7 Miami band. Whoa, guys, calm down. Not again.
All right.
So there you are. There's a recap. Woo! Yeah. So there it is. The card, the one-man band, myself, and the Torinator. We all got a point on this one, and the scoreboard was about to change for the week.
And
This
the gap was closed. Just
Yes,
a little
yes.
bit more.
Yes. So yeah, there you go. That's a recap of TNA Unbreakable. There you go. Don't say we didn't do it. Now let's talk about TNXT's Stand and Deliver. All right, we didn't do a predictions battle on this one, but Gigi Dolan and what's her Fallon? No, it's not Fallon. Who's her
Tatum
partner?
Paxley got the
Tatum
win.
Yeah, they got the win.
Yeah, so I actually thought this match was pretty cool. You had a couple different dynamics here. You had Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson get eliminated pretty early. They then had, well, I think they might have had Roxanne Perez turn on Cora Jade. I'm actually curious to see if there was a follow up on that. Yeah, I know, but was there ever any revenge taken by Cora Jade on Roxy?
I missed it. I missed it on NXT. Do you watch NXT on Tuesday?
I did not. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
but I saw Roxanne Perez and Julia looked like they attacked. What's it called? It looked like Roxanne Perez and Julia attacked the Women's World Champion Io Sky. It looked like before Rhea Ripley made the save. So on Raw. Right. So I'm kind of curious to see if Roxanne Perez is just gonna move to the main roster without addressing the beef with Cora Jade.
All right.
But either way, Roxanne turned on Cora, and then we actually had a rivalry that never really got closure in the sense that I feel like it never really got that much closure with JC Jane and Gigi Dolan's team going up against each other, with JC Jane being part of Fatal Influence.
Oh, yeah.
And Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan ended up getting the win in this match and a number one contenders match against the tag team champs, who ended up being Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez again.
Yeah.
I think they came up short on NXT, though. But don't quote me on that. I might be wrong.
All right. Let's move on to this matchup. The D'Angelo family versus Dark State. And
here's another one of people being left high and dry in the ring. A lot of people getting hit in the balls on WrestleMania weekend night one.
Balls are not safe.
Yep. Very well said. Rest in peace, Steve Mongo Michael.
Yeah, man.
Well said.
Yes. What a shame.
Hey, look at that. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including 24/7 Miami Radio. Keep up a good work on the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out from South Bronx. BKL Contreras, a.k.a. Sport Entertainment.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks
for
listening.
Nice.
We're gonna go check them out and what they have. Yeah. The D'Angelo family is a bit of a tearing apart of the family there with Stacks.
A bit. Somebody got kicked in the balls.
Come on.
The only thing that would have made it worse the only thing that would have made it worse is if he hit him with the crowbar also. But Channing at least felt like that's a little much.
That's too much. Let me hurt him in the testicle.
Poor Rizzo. Poor Rizzo was just heartbroken.
Wait a minute. Also, too, that wasn't the first of the night, by the way. We did have more, but we'll talk about that in another recap of the hitting the balls, right? All right.
Yeah.
So now we got to the first matchup.
More ball kicking all over the place. I think that was the recurring theme of WrestleMania. Just people getting hit in the balls.
I made it. I get it now. It's in a football stadium, so foot to ball.
That's good. That's good.
In the somewhere hand and stuff. But anyway, let's go to the first match. Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page. He retained. We all picked that. We all got that right.
Was anybody surprised?
No.
Now this match.
Okay, as an opener, but
yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I don't think that this should have been the opener. This one, the Faxion versus the Hank and Tank.
I want to say this match got me so emotional. Because before the show happened, they gave a really good interview with on like the pre-show to this for Hank and Tank, and they talked about how they used to be security guards, how they trained together, all that stuff, and how they you know, they're two big beefy guys who never really thought they'd make it this far, but they always had faith and supported each other. And you know, in some ways, it kind of reminds me of early days Heavy Machinery.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The Mandy Rose type doesn't get in their way to ruin it. Oh yeah, oh, tuck yeah.
Otis and Tucker.
But yeah, and that's not to say that Axiom and Frazier are a bad tag team. They are far from it. They're actually one of the. I hope these two never break apart. I'm going on record now. I know it's wrestling. Usually people end up separating and stuff, but Axiom and Frazier have been putting on amazing work as a tag team. I did kind of shed a bit of a tear because it kind of closes the book on their tag team run in NXT. I think a lot of people are saying, yeah, they're going to the main roster after that because who's really left for them to fight on the NXT tag team division?
Yeah.
But way to go to Hank and Tank for putting on an amazing performance. I think there was a part where Hank, I don't know which one it was. I think it was Hank. He goes for the tope suicida. And for the suicide dive to the middle rope. But he has a full head of steam and he just lands flush onto the announce table. Just completely misses it.
Oh, yeah.
Because Axiom pulls Frazier out of the way at the last moment. So there's a part where it looks like Tank's by himself. They do the tag team finisher. They pin him. It looks like Hank's not going to be able to make the save, but he gets up, rushes off the table, and just breaks the pin. And I was like, it's going to happen. And there were so many near falls. This had early contender for match of the. I don't want to say match of the night because this happened in the daytime, but match of the day.
Yeah.
Match of the day.
All right.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. This will make make you feel so much while watching it. And that's obviously with a rewatch, you'll know who wins, but it's still superb storytelling from start to finish.
By the way, that too, that's under my number. It's not under my name, under my picture. It's not me. It's actually for main event Jeff, who was the bold one in this one. He was the bold one, of course. Someone else was part of the crew.
Yep.
But yeah, they did call, and also randomizer too. Called Hank and Tank the victors on this one. So congrats to them on that one. That was a bold move that someone had to make to get the point in this one because we didn't have that many matches, but that was the move that was done in this one, in this pay-per-view battle, this predictions battle. Excuse me, what is that word? The next matchup, the ladder match. What do you guys think about this one?
Well, I didn't get a chance to see the show, so.
Well, what do you think about Soruka now?
I mean,
I want to say, I think. I was gonna say, I feel like the girls or the women in this match saw the match between Hank and Tank and Fraxium, and we're like, hell no, we're not gonna let those boys outshine us. I believe it was Ava, the general manager of NXT, was like, this is the first ever NXT Stand and Deliver or NXT pay-per-view where there are more women. There's like, I think it's in total 20 women or 18 women on the show. The 8 in the four-way tag match, the 6 in this, and then the 4 in the Fatal 4-way. And you know, you'd look at that and you're like, oh, here we go with the we gotta have more women's match. No, these women earned their spot. All of them. All of them did. Heck, you could even count Jasmine Nix and Adriana Rizzo and it becomes a 20-woman show. But
oh yeah,
all of them played their part to perfection. In this match, Thea Hale brought the energy. Sol Ruka were bringing all the gymnastic stuff. Kalani Jordan also to a certain degree. Lola Vice bringing the
Vice.
Well, she brought her own breed of athleticism.
Oh.
And surprisingly, Izzy Dame actually did a lot of vicious power moves in this.
Oh yeah, she did.
She was kicking people in the face. She was slamming people against ladders. A little bit of that from Zarya also. all I will say is there was a point near the finish of the match where Zarya and Sol Ruka are both at the top of the ladder, and they're both looking at each other at the top of the ladder. Everybody else is down. And I remember thinking to myself, and I made this joke when they were doing the entrance together. I made the joke. I said, Sol Ruka and Zarya are my favorite couple in WWE right now.
Oh,
I honestly think there's a point where Zarya like reaches out her hand to touch like Sol Ruka's cheek ever so softly, and I was like, "Whoa, no way! Are they about to have them kiss?" Because it's been hinted at. It's been hinted at. I was like, "Oh man, this is bold. Let's go!" And then I think it's Sol Ruka's the first to actually hit her, but I might be mistaken on that. I think that's going to play a part in how it goes, because I think it's Sol Ruka that was the first to hit her, and then she ends up getting the better of her on it, and it does like a gymnastic flip to grab not a gymnastic flip, but like a monkey climb sort of, to grab the NXT North American Championship, and Zarya looked really like upset about it, so maybe there's a turn in the works. And if you've seen NXT and you know what happens, let me know. But yeah, I'm hoping these girls make it through this romantic strife.
and also too, main event Jeff again going bold out there with his own picks, and Playboy Raj also
going bold. Yep. Stop saying copy. You don't know that.
I didn't say anything. So,
by that point it was determined too with that 2-point lead. Oof,
it was 2 points on that one. So that's it. It's over. Then we had the next matchup, the Fatal 4-Way on this one, and retaining champion Stephanie Vaquer defending. And
I have a criticism with this match. That I want to point out. Okay, and this is a very important criticism. Okay, I want to point this out. I hope somebody makes this a short, because our shorts get more views because people don't like pants. But if WWE is listening or they see this short, I want you to know your cameramen need to do better. Okay, when Stephanie Vaquer puts an opponent's head between her legs, and she gets on her palms and starts doing those head collisions to the mat. Your cameraman needs to get a better angle. All right, stop shifting to the side view with the camera. All right, whoever's in the production truck, you need to get it together. Okay, I don't care if you got to do it with one hand. Get it going.
What?
That's my only criticism.
All right, and the points battle. There he goes again. Like I said, main event Jeff already was way ahead already. Got a point on that one. And the final match, I don't know. There were two people in here that were very bold. Two people that are very bold and didn't get anything for it. Right, Ricard?
Yes, I really wanted to see Javon Evans become the youngest NXT World Champion. Hey, no. I heard main event Jeff's reasoning. And I thought he was on point with it. I thought it was very solid reasoning. Other people picked Javon Evans too. I don't know why we're pretending like, oh yeah.
Look. The only people here that did not copy and were very bold with their predictions was myself and the one-man band. What do we pick? Oba Femi to retain.
Somebody picked Trick Williams. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know.
I forget who, but it was somebody.
Tornado.
Yeah, that was also pretty dumb.
But yeah, I said it. It's Oba Femi. It's a WrestleMania weekend kind of a thing for him to shine, and that's what happened here. And that's it. It was good. It was a good match. So that's where that went.
The guy who is undefeated in triple threat matches.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
Yep.
But at the end of the night, main event Jeff and Playboy Raj got the points. They won the Oh, did you get any feedback from the main event, Jeff? Have you seen him lately after these two events after this event occurred? What do you say about this? And NXT?
No, I haven't. I haven't spoken with him. I haven't spoken with him. I'm currently on vacation in Dubai, so I'm just doing this show via satellite.
Wow.
You know, hey, if The Rock can miss out on WrestleMania, I'm pretty sure, like Tornado says, you know, he's justified. I think I'm justified in doing this via Dubai. Okay, I'm glad the cyborg that is filling in for me via satellite. Yeah, I showed up for this exactly. You know, The Rock could have appeared on the Titantron for the main event. I know we're jumping ahead, but you know he could have done it.
All right, so there you are. That's our prediction. That's our recap. Sorry, a recap of TNA Unbreakable and NXT Stand and Deliver. There were the points at the end of the night. Let's see what we have for the next one, which we're going to do the WrestleMania recap. That'll be on Friday. We're doing that one, right? And also we have predictions battle for TNA, isn't it?
TNA Rebellion, because for some reason TNA just doesn't know when enough is enough.
Every week.
Yeah. Practically every week. Like you just had a pay-per-view last week. What on earth do you need to do? What TNA is trying to be the bread of the burger, right? And WrestleMania and NXT TakeOver was the actual like meaty, juicy portion of it all. They're like Unbreakable before and Rebellion afterwards, you know, and then in between you got all the good stuff that makes the actual burger. You know,
yeah, it's not called a ham. It's not called a bread burger. It's called a hamburger. That's what you want.
Yeah, you need the burger meat on the middle, right? That's all I gotta say.
All right, there you are. That's our recap for this one, and we'll be back with the other ones later on. Keep on tuning in. Thanks for we're gonna shout out there from that guy from the Bronx. What was it again? That was Brother BKL Contreras, the sportstainment guy. I want to check that out, say what they have, and thanks for the update there with the where you posted. So there you go. Guys, thanks for listening.
Yeah. And one more thing, rest in peace to Steve Mongo McMichael.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
Person to break the news to us was, of course, our resident fan, the one-man band co-host.
There we go. All right, catch you guys next time.
Later.
Man, that flight back from Dubai was crazy. Anybody got a bit of cold water I could drink? Oh, thank you.
Hey.